everyone, it's Mandy and Rob with Heart and Soil, and so I am going to make a quick little video. Okay, wait, every time I say quick video it turns into being 30 minutes, so I'm going to attempt to keep this one short. So in some of our previous videos that we have posted, and I'm out of breath because we've been up here working, so I'm like, oh, I can't breathe. We said that we were going to get 2 meat pigs to raise through the spring and summer, and we're going to harvest them in the fall. So we have about 2 more months, right around 6 to 8 weeks before we get these pigs. We have a couple options on the type of breed that we're getting, so that's what we're working on right now, trying to decide. I really want Kune Kunes. I've heard some really good things about them. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. But Rob's actually has a couple that he's actually heard for a couple other homesteaders that we know have and have done really good. So we're just kind of waiting. So what we've decided to do is, if you look back at one of our videos back in the early spring when we started digging up and doing the garden beds, on the very back of the property behind my above ground beds, we actually had someone come in, and I thought they were going to till up the area, but if you look at that past video, they plowed it up and it just made it completely and utterly unusable. I could not do anything with it. So when we were getting ready to set up where we were going to put the pigs, we decided this would be an ideal spot. Since it's already torn up, they could get in there, tear it all up. There's tons of roots. Pull these roots out and then fertilize it, and hopefully, you know, next season we'll have a plot of land that we can grow on. So that's kind of our plan so far. So I'm going to show you, we've started to kind of map it out on where we want them to be and kind of get a little structure set up. And so I'm going to shoot this over to Bobby so he can kind of give you an idea and tell you what we're going to do, y'all. Hold on.
Hey guys, so Manny was telling you, this is our new pig area. I've acquired a bunch of free pallets. We ain't got any money tied up in this so far. I have a company that I'm speaking with, and they're donating all these pallets as they come to them. They're 2x4 pallets, which is just about perfect height for these. And we just have a few more to go. Well, we have a little bit over half to accumulate. We still got to gather to be able to finish this thing out. But this is the plot of land that we were talking about that we had. I think they disked it. They used the disc and they just laid it all over and tore it all up. They did 2 areas in our yard, but one area I reworked over there was horrible, horrible. I had to do it with my rototiller. It took a long time to get everything laid back out. It was bad.
Your arms were killing you. I remember that. It took him days. I mean,
I was
days getting beat up. He'd walk in and be like, my arms are shaking.
There was a bunch of roots in there, and that thing just beat me up good. But yeah, as you can see, it's.
I don't know if y'all could see. I'm gonna get down and show you. Probably not, but you can see how it put these.
Yeah, they rutted it in. It just took the dirt and just flipped it over, and just made big gouges in there. We don't have the soil that we should have had to be able to do that, and we're not doing it on a high capacity like a commercial farm either. But because we didn't know what we was gonna get. It was done free, but it didn't help.
Sometimes free is not always good. Life lesson.
It didn't help at all. But we just threw some plastic over it. We were trying to kill some of the grass, keep it from growing back, but now it's getting spring, so it's all it's doing is helping it. So we got to get this thing moving along.
I was gonna attempt to grow here, but then realized it's just a lost cause at this point.
Yeah, we have a lot of other growing space, so and we're still going to develop some other areas this year that we're planning on showing you guys. But it looks bad now, but it's going to be a happy home to two happy pigs. And
I'll kind of take you guys. How long do you think this is going to be, honey? This area? It's a pretty good size, guys. So it's going to go. Here's the shed. Yes, we're still working on it. If you guys watch any of my videos, I had to go to Florida My mom had to have a surgery, so that took me away from the farm for about a week. So unfortunately, Bobby had so much to do, and that just wasn't something that we could do because we do that together. But this is the area, and it's pretty decent size. I'm super happy with it. These are where my above ground garden beds are. And I'm gonna start actually putting some stuff in that. And then we're gonna buck the pig pen right up to that. And it'll be kind of convenient because, you know, towards the end, any, you know, vegetables or anything that doesn't grow, I'm literally gonna just be able to toss right into there. So that works out. So it's gonna come to about here and then go over.
It's 12 feet wide, so I mean, like, those are 4-foot pallets. There's 3 across there, and that's probably going to be like 8 pallets long ways. They're 4 feet each, so it's going to be a really good size for them. There's been a couple other homesteaders that have showed us how to do it on even a smaller space, but we have this space already torn up, so we're going to utilize it. So I think it's going to be great.
And another really good thing, and you can't really tell too much because the trees aren't budded yet, but once this tree buds, it makes really magnificent shade for this area. So I mean, we're still going to give them, you know, a shelter and everything, but you know, in Tennessee, our summers 90, 100 degrees for months and months and months. So this is going to provide a really free and, you know, great shaded area for them down on this end. And then, do you want to show them the water, the rain barrels that we are using?
Yeah, let's go look at it.
Okay.
Alright guys, this is the barrel we got just over the last fall and this coming spring. We don't even have any catchment system on this thing yet, but it's caught a bunch of water in here. This thing's probably about halfway full right now, but the plans are to get it set up. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to place it just yet, and the type of catchment I'm going to put on it. I want to try to put something off a shelter, or maybe some type of a gutter system somehow to bring it in there and collect it. But I'm probably going to, I'll have it either inside or outside. I really haven't come up with a system. It's going to have some type of nipple system on it, like most of the barrels do. I may have it stubbed out on one of the boards on the other side and keep the barrel on the outside, or bring the barrel on the inside, put it up on a stand. I'm not sure, but this is the one we're going to be using, and I think this will last and do what we need it to do. So let's see what else.
All right. Just another quick peek at the shelter we've got going so far. We're almost done. And I don't know if he told you, we're actually using rebarb to hold these in place.
Not rhubarb. It's rebar.
Rebar. I didn't call it rhubarb, like rebar. Okay, y'all, say it again, Bobby. He's making fun of me, you guys. Rebar. So one of the things we're going to do just as extra security is the rebar. Am I saying it right? Now you've got me all self-conscious.
I don't know.
Listen, y'all, just let me know if it's right or wrong.
Yeah, they're just, again, this was free rebar we got from someone. It's an angle piece. We got it down in the ground about 2 feet. Sledge down over here, and then it comes across. We're going to level them out, and we'll put some clips across here, fasten everything together, and we'll probably put some more sports on the insides and square everything up. But we got them doing kind of like a daisy chain all the way around, and they'll just fasten to the next one, and all on the rest of the way around. So these will be fastened in, and this will be fastened up to this one, fastened back. It looks kind of janky right now, but once we got it together, we'll go back over it again.
We have to secure these little suckers. All right.
We know there's a few gaps too in the way our landscape is set up here, but we'll close all these spots up, and it'll look good by the time we get done. I was a little picky about it. I'm a little OCD, a little bit just.
He's lying.
Some of the colors on some of these pallets are faded, and some of them are new on the front side, but
okay, y'all, we're gonna have a keeping it real life moment on the farm. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Bob is the diva in this relationship.
I just like the appearance to look halfway decent. I don't know what it is. I like to do it once and make it look good.
Coghill Farm, I'm with you. I'm with you. It don't matter what it looks like. Just do it.
That's all right. Maybe I'll do a faded one and a new one, a faded and a new one.
Oh, y'all.
How about we'll put a pattern?
Oh my Lord. All right, on to the next thing, Bobby.
All right, let's go.
Hey need to give you a swimming pool. Look at those jaws. Look at those jaws. You're getting so big. You're getting so big, Colby girl. You're getting so big. Yes, you are.
Guys, it's been a rough winter. Our little greenhouse has seen better days here, but that's how it goes. I just want to let you guys know there's a real nice windmill, the weather vane. No, it's a windmill that's here in town, and a storm came and blew it over. And I was like, hey, why don't we go over there and talk to them about it and see if they're interested in getting rid of it. And she went over there one day whenever she had some time and talked to them. And they said, no, we're not interested in getting rid of it. We're going to get it fixed and put back up. Because, you know, I like a deal. But after finding out that they weren't interested in getting rid of it, Mandy came up with an idea. Take a look at this. That's right. She went out and bought me a windmill. It's a kit. I got to build it, but hey, it's functional. It's not going to be able to like hook up to any type of generator or a water well pump or anything like that, because I think it only stands like 6 feet tall by the time it's done. But it's a pretty decent sized kit. But I'm gonna take a stab at trying to put this together and see what we come up with. This is supposed to be the finished project right there. So I'm gonna get started. Hey guys, all right, I got it together. I said it was like a 6-foot windmill. That's actually like 8 feet. It's pretty good size. It didn't really come together that bad. There was a lot of screws and nuts, but it went together all right. I like it. It's a John Deere green. Let's get back to some of these other projects.
So I'm going to show you a quick little peek inside the shed, just to kind of show you some of the ideas that I have going on. So hold on one second. Let me show you what's going on. So there's the shed, and of course you guys know, anyone who knows me or watch my videos, I jump the gun on everything. So Rob is still working on it. He's actually stepped away to go get a drink. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to show you guys. So of course this is when you walk in. He's working on the roof, getting that all done. And of course, I've already started putting stuff in here. So you'll kind of see my setup. I'll have like, this is going to be all the stuff for like the gardening storage and all of that. I have so much more stuff that needs to come in there. And I'm going to have Rob put a table with hinges right here so that I can lift this table up and utilize it like if I need to pot anything or do anything like that. and then be able to just drop it back down so it lays flat, because I do want to utilize as much space as possible. So that's kind of one of the plans. We're going to put a couple more shelves and some hooks just to be able to have just a little bit of extra storage. And I don't know if you can tell, but I mean, it's a pretty decent size. It's not too small, and you know, I like it for what I'm going to use it. So here's an inside peek, and I see Rob coming, so I'm going to go help him. Be back.
Next video, we're going to get the tin and the siding on, and we're going to wrap it up, and then we're on to finishing up the pig pen. So follow along, feel free to subscribe. Got anybody that likes our type of content, please share it, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to see more videos of ours. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye. Well, that's what it looks like when your Christmas tree goes up in flames. That's the one from the previous video I said I was putting in the burn pile. There it is. It looks like Burning Man up here in my backyard.